Hey guys, Nikki here, and today I'm here to speak to you about the state of Apocalypse Rising 2. I know this is not the kind of video I usually make, but I felt the need to try to explain to everyone what's the state of the game and maybe reach out to the devs for them to understand how we feel as players. Disclaimer: every time I mention DPI, I mean the Dual Point Interactive team, which is the studio that developed AR2. Also, this video has the sole purpose to inform players and to reach out to the DPI team, not only for them to understand how players feel, but to try to help them in this matter. I am not trying to offend nor make little of the DPI team's work. I do not mean to disrespect anyone with this video. Enjoy it. This video will cover three topics. First topic is the state of AR2. Second topic is updates. The third one is final reflections. In this topic, I will start with the state of the game, advancing then to the problems like bugs, hackers, optimization, and then finally, I will give a quick summary of what I said. So, as of now, I think AR2 is in a rough place. Not saying this to be rude, but it's kind of a mess. The game itself looks like it's been a bit abandoned by the team, and the reason why I'm saying this is that there are still bugs that persisted for some time. Hackers' cheaters are being a problem again, and the game has some optimization problems in terms of ping/FPS. As for the bugs, the ones I find more critical and I have encountered the most are the medkit bug. It happens when you pop a medkit and it doesn't heal you. Also, this usually happens in large medkits. The flying or floating bug, where some players just stop all of a sudden and their characters just start to float or fly into the sky. And last but not least, the ladders bug, where you basically just get stuck while climbing a ladder. These bugs are critical, especially in PvP, that is the point of the game. As for hackers, I have an example, although it happened some time ago. Basically, when I was streaming, I had a cheater appear in my game and only kill me multiple times. I obviously went to the DPI Discord server and opened the ticket. I actually had to close this ticket after 4 days due to no response. At this point, I don't have any information about the response time of the mods, especially since they opened mod applications not long ago, but I do feel like we need a better response time from the team, especially because hackers are starting to be a problem again. I saw the ban statistics for this month and they look good, but I do still think that we need a better response time. As for the optimization issues, they actually managed to fix the FPS, but the ping is bad. In other games that I play, my usual ping on Frankfurt servers, that is the servers that I play the most, is 40 to 50 ms, and in AR2 is 80 to 120. Now, I don't know the cause of this, but maybe something to do with the map loading. Sometimes when the map is loading as well, the FPS just have a bit of a break. Now, I know for a fact that they are working on this for the new map, but it still is a problem now and it's affecting players. Basically, the game itself looks a bit left off. The bugs are still here, hackers are appearing again, and they fixed the FPS, but it looks like the ping got worse. For solutions, we do need to get these bugs fixed, especially before launching the new map, since these bugs have persisted for long and are critical when it comes to fighting. For the optimization issues, I guess try to get a server in Madrid. Most of the games are opting to get a server there. And as for hackers, I think a better response time would do it, since this problem is more about Roblox anti-cheat than the DPI's team. Unfortunately, the game is getting monotonous and players are feeling tired of that. And that leads us to the second topic, updates. In this topic, I want to start by congratulating the DPI team since they actually managed to deliver us good and fun updates. There's always a new addition here and there, and I do think they do a great job. Now, for the subtopics, we have lack of content in some updates, waiting time between updates, waiting time until the beta map update, and summary. So, I actually like every event that the DPI team has produced, and as I said, I think they are doing a great job producing them. But I do think there's lack of content in some events. Sometimes the content is there, but it's so similar or even equal to the previous event that it's not as impactful as the previous one was. My point here stands basically on Oasis, that was super similar, if not equal, to the last year's event. Although I find it super good, it just needed a new building or something of that kind. But then there are events where the content is actually missing, and I'm talking specifically about the Valentine's Day and Easter mini events. I'm not going to pretend I don't get it, I do. There are mini events that are just supposed to fill the gap between the Christmas update and the drying update, but at the same time, I think that they should come with impactful changes. So, these updates brought us new cosmetics, random events, skins, and consumable items. As for the Valentine's Day event, I actually understand why, since it's basically based off one day only. It's not like the entire month is used to celebrate this day. My solution here would be trying to add 3 or 4 love tunnels, I'm using the Simpsons love tunnel as an example, and scatter them around the map with military loot. That would make more impact since people wouldn't have to go to highly populated places to get good loot and there would be more fights, thus making more players stay. As for the Easter event, I do think we need more than what they added, especially in terms of weapons. But my only solution here would probably be a Santa's Pig like weapon, for example, picking a Tommy gun and making it shoot eggs. Also, if this video reaches any DPI's team members, I would actually like to make a suggestion. I would drop the Valentine's Day update and do a 1 month event of a worldwide celebrated festival that is Carnival. You could add a lot more cosmetics like masks, hats, and clothing, mini events such as allegoric cars with cosmetics and weapon crates, and a special location called Theme Park. That would basically be a theme park. With this, we could also get new firearms and melees. The event would probably get more people into the game, and being a 1 month event, it would at least retain them for its duration. As for the waiting time between updates, the name says it all. So, I think that leaving the original map for 1 month is already enough, since after that first month, people start to get bored. Now, this doesn't mean that we need a major update, but rather something impactful. As a content creator myself, I find after the first month that the game is starting to get monotonous, thus making my videos monotonous as well. I've made several challenges in my channel and repeating them would be boring for the viewers, but with an impactful change, we could at least retain, if not bring back, players that have become bored of the game. My solution would be adding either a rare new weapon for people to grind, a rare new cosmetic for people to grind, or a new location so there's more diversity in the map. Now, the waiting time until the beta map update. So this topic is a bit more sensitive since the map is still being made. Guzmanak actually released a statement about it, I summed it up a lot and that led me to the 3 points. They are behind schedule due to bug resolving and finishing details, they are in the second phase of testing the map, and the map will not be released with the Halloween update. My point in adding this topic here is to help everyone understand what's the state of the update, but at the same time let the DPI team know that they are taking a bit too long to release this map. Now, obviously when making a game, things like this happen. We can see games like FC25 or CS2 that have been released with bugs, so it's good that the DPI team is taking care of the bugs before releasing the map, but at the same time I do feel like they are taking a while, especially when the first leak of the map, assuming the map was already being made at that point, was in January of this year. Summary. Basically, I think there's lack of content in some updates and sometimes even lack of updates, but I still want to congratulate the DPI team for always making events fun and awesome. As for the new map, I believe that they are doing an incredible job and we will get the new update soon. Final reflections. Although the game looks a bit abandoned, I still think that the DPI team is doing a good job while trying to focus on the game at the same time they are focused on doing the new map. As for the updates, I do think that they are doing an awesome job despite there are some things missing here and there. And as for the beta map update, I think we all need to be patient and understanding, but at the same time try to pressure them a bit about the time that is taking to release this map. To the DPI team, obviously you're not obligated to use my suggestions, but at least take them into consideration. As for the players, we need to have patience because only they know how long and how hard it takes to build an entirely new map. That's it, I want to thank DPI for making the incredible game they made. It's been quite an adventure for me and I hope we can still enjoy this game for many years. I want to thank everyone watching for sticking with me until the end. Don't forget I'm on Instagram and Twitter. Every time I start recording, editing, making thumbnails or even the video theme I post it there, and when I release videos as well. You also have my Twitch in the description. I will come back to live streaming when the Halloween event is released. Leave a like so YouTube can recommend my videos to other people, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any video, comment down your opinion on this matter, and don't be afraid if your opinion is not the same as mine. I'll see you guys on the next video.